Man, nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show for you tonight, breaking down everything of Thursday Night Football between the Atlanta Falcons and your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's good to see everybody in the chat. Hope you are doing well. Say hello, whether you are an OG member of the crew or it's your first time. We'd love to see you. Yeah, hello, indeed. All right, let's jump into it here. Falcons at the Bucs. All right, Bucs a 5.5-point favorite, total of 43.5. Where are you going? Okay, let's look at the spread. Let's look at just who wins this game. What do you think there? The Bucs? Okay, now, how far are you going with that spread? You going 5.5? You kind of no man's land here. Needing a touchdown, basically. Well, 6, but still. All right, what are you going to do with that total? 43.5. You going to play that over? 24-20. How are you going to get down? Did both these teams score 20? We're going to talk about it. We're going to find out tonight. So let's jump into it. Man, I'm going to say hello to y'all in the chat. Matty boy, how's everyone doing on this fine Thursday? Doing great, bro. You doing all right? No Chill said, smash that like button. Hey, I appreciate that. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. Won't ask you for anything else. And like, subscribe, all that to No Chill Sports Media. Absolute the best, man. Big Zach, what's up, baby? Good to see you, man. Patty Boy said, I, for one, am glad to be here. Little Kent Brockman on him. I love it. Big Tony, good to see you, buddy. Logs, let's cash some tickets indeed, man. CT, good to see you, brother. Wouldn't be a show without you. How you doing, man? Good to see you. DTL Junkie said, God help me. Rick said, let's go. Let's go indeed, man. Big Greg, I like Bucs 27-17. There we go. All right, so let's jump into that. Like, drop your score predictions in the chat because I'd love to see him. Liddy, what's up, AB and crew? Liddy, what's up, baby? Good to see you. Hey, you were right, man. I got to it late. That was cash money on that bet that you had. Well done. Lights out. What's up, bro? Big Justin. Look who made it on time today. Hey, good to see you, man. How we doing? Jeff, AB and crew, hello. Jeff, good to see you, brother. Addison, have a great night. Addison, good to see you. Jinxie, good to see you. Vibing on some good beers. Ain't missing this one. There we go, man. I love it. Spell Dog, good to see you, too. Yeah. Hey, Justin, let's win a first quarter player prop parlay today, y'all. Hey, let's do it indeed. All right. We're going to jump right into the picks. Let's go. Okay. So, meant to put that on the screen. There we go. All right. Blame the producer here. All right. Bucs money line with the Rams money line. Rams don't play tonight. They don't play till Sunday. But we're going to roll with this parlay, try to set ourselves up nicely for the weekend and only need the Bucs money line to do it. All right, Kirk Cousins, 1+ pick, -125. Baker Mayfield, over 4.5 rush attempts, +100. Mike Evans of the Bucs, is he live? Is he going to be a decoy? We're going to break it down. Mike Evans' longest reception, over 19.5 yards. And then finally, Bijan Robinson, over 4.5 receptions. That's right on the Falcons. We're going to take him that at -110. Legendary 804 said, Bucs money line, Mike Evans anytime touchdown, 28-20 Bucs win. Love that look right there. And Mike Evans anytime touchdown, love that look too. They need Evans to go off. No doubt about it. AK10907 DraftKings just threw out a 50% first touchdown boost. I got Mike Evans tonight at +1425. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I absolutely freaking love this and good to see you. That is excellent. All right, hold up. Let me star that. Write that down. All right. Dude. Okay. 1425. All right. That is a good look right there. Well done. I love it. All right. So, yeah, Bijan Robinson over 4.5 receptions, -110. All right. Now, let's take a look at some other ways we could play this game. Okay. Number one, the Tizzle special. Are we in or out? Tizzle, are you in the chat? Matty boy, what are we doing? What do we got? All right. Both kickers, 33+ yard field goal. -125. We doing it tonight? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Now, let's talk about teasers. Okay. So if you're looking at a way, or you're wanting to find a way to move the spread, move the total, teasers could be your route. Okay. If you think a game's going to be tight and you've got a feeling one way or the other, over, under, you make some money. Now, here are your options. I'm not saying play all these. Of course not. No. Don't bet against yourself here. But I just want to show you some options here. Okay. So you could move the Falcons to plus 10.5 and play the over 35.5. Okay. Or you could play the Falcons plus 10.5 and the under of 50.5. Okay. Now, Liddy, Falcons score first, Pitts, and they cover the 5.5. Liddy. There we go, baby. Greg asks, is anyone having trouble logging into the Hard Rock Bet app? Yeah. Anybody in the chat having issues with it? Let us know. Mario, I have Cousins interception. Mario, good to see you, by the way. I have Cousins interception, Bucky 40+ rush, White 10 rush, and Baker 15 rush for plus 440 with a boost on DraftKings. Love that look. Nice. Japan said Mike Evans anytime TD. Hey, we were just talking about that. Yep. All right. So that's the Falcons side. Okay. So again, you could move the Falcons to all the way to plus 10.5. And then you could decide, do I want to play the over 35.5 or do I want to play the under of 50.5? Okay. Now let's look at it from the Bucs side. You could move the Bucs to plus 1.5. Zach said, just tried. I logged in fine. Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right. So you could take the Bucs here all the way to plus 1.5, and you could play the over of 38.5. Now, notice that. Okay. That over is a little bit bigger than it was over here. Okay. So you can kind of mix and match. You can go wherever you want with the Bucs, right? But yeah, you can play the over 38.5. You can play the under 48.5 if you wanted to. So yeah, if you wanted to look at teasers, I just want to throw those up there again as a way in tough games like this, because again, NFL and especially primetime games have been all over the board, and now it's a divisional game and it's week 15. I mean, anything can happen. Now, speaking of anything, let's take a look at these teams. So the Falcons here. Okay. Kirk Cousins, they put up 24 against the Jets. Here, let me put this back up full screen. 24 against the Jets and 9 against the Seahawks. Now, the Seahawks do have a really good defense, but it didn't look good. Now, with the Bucs, look at their last 2 games. 20 points each. And that's a loss to the Saints. All right. First quarter, going to be very important. I wouldn't be surprised to see both teams super aggressive right out of the gate. I mean, just right out of the gate. I would be. There's no reason not to be. Now, you also don't want to go make a big, stupid mistake, but you're going to have to go, because the longer that Atlanta, they can't sit on any laurels. It's just go, and we'll see what we've got. Tampa, been banged up, got guys coming back, but you're going to have to be aggressive tonight. You're just going to have to. You're going to have to take what you want tonight, man. So we're going to break down this game. David said, sorry, I am late. I am negotiating a contract with the Titans for AB to come out of retirement. Try us tomorrow. You're going to spin it, baby. Hey, let's go. We ready to go. Hey, good to see you, brother. He said, hit that like. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, David. It's so good to see you. All right. So let's jump to the quarterbacks here. Speaking of quarterbacks. All right. Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield. Kirk Cousins, 206.5 over under passing yards. Baker Mayfield, 219.5. Okay. Pass attempts, 31.5 for Kirk Cousins, 31.5 for Baker Mayfield. Completions, 19.5 for Kirk Cousins, 19.5 for Baker Mayfield. This is looking like a pretty, even night, isn't it? David said, I do. Hey, absolutely. That was great, man. Christopher Egbuka, first touchdown with that boost, plus 1350. Think Evans going to draw attention. Another good look there, too. Tony, AB, Indy might need you as a backup. Okay, real quick. Did anybody see Phillip Rivers walk to the podium for his first interview? He walked up exactly like you would think that Phillip Rivers would. He walked up laughing. Let's go. Who's got questions? I love Rivers. I love everything about Phillip Rivers. I don't know how it's going to go, but that dude is positive energy. I rock with him, man. All right, so 32.5. Longest completion for Kirk Cousins, 34.5 for Baker Mayfield. Interception, -125 for Kirk Cousins, +105 for Baker Mayfield. It was said in the morning show, talking about Luffy was talking about both quarterbacks to throw a pick, and I agree. I like them both. Now, we bet on Kirk Cousins, but Tampa's going to have to be aggressive too. Definitely, man. He's absolutely going to have. Yeah. Jason said death taxes and a Kirk Cousins interception, right? Other than that, you've got a pretty even game. I'm surprised that Kirk Cousins' numbers are this high. Honestly, I mean, I was thinking more about 166.5. So we'll see. Now, let's break it down even further because, I mean, it's like a balanced ledger. There's one side, there's a assets, liabilities, right? How many yards do you think the Falcons going to have? Because the books have their rushing yards at over 100 something. So you feeling 350 yards for the Falcons? They going off like that on the road? Tina, good morning, evening crew. Good morning and good evening, Tina. Or good Monday. I'm sorry. I read yours wrong. Good Monday evening crew. I'm sorry. I can't read. You typed correctly. I read like applesauce. All right. So that's the pass game tonight. Now, take a look at the run game. So like I'm saying, man, Bijan Robinson, 73.5 yards over under. Now, not against Bijan by any means. This dude could go for 173, right? But I mean, how many yards are the Falcons going to put up? Because you've got Tyler Algier behind Bijan. So, I don't know, man. Either the Falcons are going to go off or the books are going to take heavy losses if people bet unders. So, Bucky Irving, 58.5 over under rushing yards. That's not a bad number there. Rush attempt, 16.5 Bijan, 14.5 for Irving. Longest rush, 16.5 for Bijan, 13.5 for Bucky. -120 anytime touchdown to +125. That's a little bit of a difference there, especially for the road team. That goes to show you. See, that's what throws me off. +500, 2 touchdowns for Bijan, +800 for Bucky. The books are saying a whole lot of yards and a -120 on a Bijan touchdown. Am I looking at it incorrectly? I don't know. The books are feeling the Falcons. Now, if you're playing any Bijan props, okay, this is what a Bijan Robinson run game looks like. All right, this is him against the Seahawks here. And the fact that he went for 86 yards, give him credit. He was working. Now, what you're going to get is a B-gap approach, and then how do we get it outside? And that's the key. You're going to have to bust this thing outside, especially tonight. And I don't know how many run attempts you're going to have, but if you start seeing Bijan get outside, especially to the right, look out, man. Bucky Irving, kind of the same thing. I'm interested in how creative they get with Bucky Irving tonight. You saw his rushing attempts around, I think it was 16.5. They want to get him outside too, but man, he can hit a B gap and go. Yeah, Zay Billion. I got Baker for 2 passing touchdowns. Emeka Egbuka for 65 yards and 5 catches. Kirk Cousins for 225 passing yards. Bijan over rushing and receiving with money over 3 receptions. I like that look. You got that receptions down from 5 to 3. That's a solid look. I like that a lot. I mean, I like all of it, but yeah, I like how you got that receptions. Zach took Bijan under 74.5 rushing. Bucks rush defense is good, and Falcons might be pass heavy in the second half. See, I agree with that. And that's what worries me too, man. Talking about, so rushing yards, again, Bijan Robinson, 73.5. Tyler Algier, 28.5. All right. Kirk Cousins. Anybody playing Kirk Cousins for 1 rush yard? Plus 111. He averages 1.5 a game. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a lot of yards. The Bucks, Bucky Irving, we talked about him. You got Baker Mayfield, 20.5 rushing yards. Rashad White, 18.5 there. Rush attempts, we talked about both of those. Now, the receiving game here. All right, let's take a look at Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. What are we doing? Is anybody playing any Pitts props tonight? Kevin, hey, college fund on Kirk over 1 yard. Let's go. I love it. Big Tim, what's up, brother? Ibuka 70 plus, Mooney 50 plus, Bijan under 119 total yards plus 1,200. Beautiful look there. That's a TD3, baby. Tim, good look. All right, so Kyle Pitts 55.5 over under receiving yards. Emeka Ibuka 49.5 receptions, 5.5 to 3.5. Longest reception, Pitts 19.5, Emeka 20.5. All right, so here's where the touchdowns get out of whack a little bit. Pitts plus 235, Emeka plus 165, 2 touchdowns plus 1,900 plus 1,300. Again, we don't ever bet 2 touchdowns, but, well, not that we don't ever, but we use that more for just looking at the difference. And here's where it gets worrisome for me. Like, the Falcons are going to need a lot of time of possession to do this too. And the Bucks can be a very heavy time of possession team. So I'm fascinated with the receiving props here. I mean, we're on Bijan Robinson over 4.5. Randall, I'm in Nashville by the fairgrounds, really close to downtown, Jeff. Absolutely. I'll say this. If you Google the MLS soccer stadium in Nashville, Randall's right beside it. Right beside it. Yeah. Okay. So, everybody go check out Mims Lumber online too. Website's looking fantastic. Tiff did a great job. Mario gifted 1 DTL membership. Mario, my dude, appreciate you, man. That means the world. Thank you so much, and welcome in to the new member. So, all right, Kyle Pitts. Okay, so let's look at the film of Kyle Pitts and Ibuka, okay, and what you could expect if you're betting props for either of these guys, all right? And I'll pull this full screen. All right, so this is Pitts against the Seahawks. Now, notice, as a tight end, he can certainly get short yardage receptions, and you're going to see that. But with Pitts, though, he can be a bit of a yak monster too, man. All right, 90 total receiving yards, 35 of it yak against the Seahawks. He can run those intercontinental routes. If you start to see Pitts, so here's the key, man. If you start to see Pitts in the slot, pay attention, because he's either going to bust it short right or he's taking it intercontinental all the way across the field, streaking up, right? So whenever you see Pitts tonight and he starts shifting in on the slot, he's going to chip at the offensive line too. You're going to see that. But that's what a Kyle Pitts kind of route tree looks like. Now, let's look at the other side here. Emeka Ibuka. All right, so this is what you want. This is against the Patriots. 13 targets, 6 receptions, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, the question is going to be Mike Evans. Is he live tonight, or are we just running decoy, right? Well, we're going to find out because Emeka's live. Very live. All right? Very. And he's got a route tree that goes from 1 to 9, baby. He's like a wristwatch. He'll go from 0 all the way back around. He can do it all, man. This dude's a stud. Watch out. So I'm fascinated what we see out of, and I know you can't read this. It's tough, but you got Mike Evans here, 38.5 yards. Okay. And again, I apologize. I know the text is small, but there's a lot of dudes out here, but I wanted to focus on Evans, man. 38.5. We going over, we going under, right? Let's see. Hey, join the crew. Hey, scan the QR code. $5 a month. We'll make you that $5 back. Don't worry about it. Come join the crew. And everybody that's a member of the DTL, I cannot thank you enough. Like your support literally goes the world, baby. Y'all the best. All right. Okay, let's hit the picks one more time, and then let's talk about um these offenses. Larry, I've been disappointed recently in the Bucs offensive line. Thursday Night Football usually a slot fest. That said, going small, teasing the Bucs down to the under, and of course, Cousins interception. Good luck tonight, all. Yeah, Larry said, well said, and good luck to you, my friend, and good luck to everybody. Yeah, that is, offensive line. You know, Jimmy Johnson, man of the Cowboys, used to say, you know, fatigue makes cowards of us all, and it's true. And offensive line issues, dude, it'll bring you to your knees. You know what I mean? No matter how good you are, it'll bring you to your knees. So I'm with you. That's a great look, great point. All right, Bucks money line, Rams money line. Hey, Ali in the chat. What's up, baby? All right, Bucks money line, Rams money line plus 100. Kirk Cousins 1+ interception minus 125. Baker Mayfield over 4.5 rush attempts plus 100. Mike Evans longest reception over 19.5 yards. Bijan Robinson over 4.5 receptions at minus 110. All right, yeah. Look. Want some parlays? Let's get into some parlays. All right. Now, let me pull it up here. How do we want to get down tonight? Okay. So the first one, just trying to hit a parlay. What do you think? Bucks money line. Bucky Irving anytime TD. Baker to throw a pick. Okay, now if you don't want to play Baker to throw a pick, if you want to play Kirk Cousins, it drops from 550 to 350. Again, not a bad number. But I didn't want to be heavy on Kirk Cousins. Like, I didn't want everything to depend on a Kirk Cousins interception, right? Let's mitigate our risk. But yeah, Bucks win the game. Bucky Irving, anytime, any kind of touchdown. And old Bake to throw a pick. Plus 550. Okay, now that's parlay number one. Parlay number two, we're trying to identify who's going to score a touchdown in this game. We don't have to identify everybody that's going to score a touchdown in this game. Give me two. Two, and we can almost quadruple our money, right? Now, it is much more difficult. It's easier said than done, right? But, again, we don't have to get everybody. Just need two. Who would you go? And I ask you all this. What about Baker to throw 2 touchdowns? I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Baker's going to be aggressive. Very aggressive. And these running backs can catch, too. That's another thing. But on both sides. Like, you've got running back pass game very much active tonight. Sorry. There we go. Hey, Luffy, I was just talking about you. We were talking about the Baker pick. So, all right, I'll bring it back real quick. Bucks money line, Bucky Irving, anytime TD, Baker, 1 interception, plus 550. What do you think? All right. And then touchdowns, Bijan Robinson, anytime TD, and Emeka Egbuka, anytime TD, plus 385. Can we get it? We got bots in the chat running wild. Yeah, what up? Yeah, there we go. Got back to the city like 30 minutes ago from work. Let's watch games. Hey, boom! I love it, man. I love it. Cyclone said, just had a little bit to chime in. Go State. I don't trust any betting lines with this basketball game, so go Cyclones. Hey, we were talking about you earlier. Yeah. Hey, it's a big one tonight. Love Iowa State, man. Hey, and Iowa's a good basketball team, too. No doubt. It's going to be a fun game for sure. All right, so those are the 2 parlays. All right, let me get the picks back up here one more time so that everybody can see them for anybody that may have just came in. All right, Bucks money line, Rams money line plus 100. Kirk Cousins 1+ interception. Baker Mayfield over 4.5 rush attempts plus 100. Mike Evans longest reception over 19.5 yards, and Bijan Robinson over 4.5 receptions at -110. Okay, now it is time to break down these offenses and understand what the heck kind of game we are getting ourselves into tonight. Let's go to the film room. Time for the no-fly zone. All right, Kirk Cousins, you're up first, our boy. Oh, Kirk, you like that? All right, now, Bucks defense. Secondary, it's tolerable. 16th short left in the NFL, 23rd short mid, 28th short right, 6th deep left, 32 or 32nd deep mid, and 4th deep right. Okay. Now, it can be had. Okay. And that's nothing against the Bucks, but attrition gets us all, right? Here's the question for Kirk Cousins, and I want you to take a look at his last 2 games. Okay. So against the Seahawks, 15 of 30 for 162 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 2 picks. Now, the Seahawks are a phenomenal football team. Okay. But the Falcons didn't look very good. Daniel, what's good, AB? The no-fly zone. Hey, my boy, good to see you, bro. So glad you're here, man. Hope you're doing great. All right. So the question Mario said the no-bot zone. All right. So the question, or what I want to bring to your attention, is not so much the scatter chart, because it's Kirk Cousins. He can make every throw. He can attempt every throw. He's done it. Okay. They could come up with any. I'm not going to give you a game plan because they can come up with anything for tonight. And I'm not in the room, right? But what I want you to see, 15 of 30. Okay. And then all of this: yellow, green in the middle, yellow deep right, yellow intermediate left, red in the middle, red to the right, but green. And this is Kirk Cousins all of last year in terms of passing. And what I'm getting at is this. Bro, we can't complete 15 passes tonight and throw 30 of them and go, 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. We can't do it. Daniel, remember, for 22 months, AB's no-fly zones are second to none. My friend, your friendship and your loyalty is second to none. That's unbelievable, man. Thank you, brother. For real, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So that's what I asked, man. Cousins, are we throwing tonight a lot or what? Because the books think you are. And I'm telling you, if you go 15 of 30, y'all getting whooped. All right. So we're going to have to figure something out. And what I mean by that is, notice that line of green right there by the line of scrimmage. You're going to get a lot of Kirk Cousins passes that are 3 yards, which is why I like Bijan Robinson amongst others. All right. Now, if I was talking to Kirk, what would I say? How long can we run the football? Because we need to run the football. We cannot be down 17-3 at halftime. That's not good. We're not good enough for that, right? Pass attempts are going to be up. Kirk, which one are we going to get, baby? We getting old primetime Kirk, or we getting gunslinger? Which one we got? All right, now, you got to feed Kyle Pitts, and you have to do it early. Big Kirk, good to see you, buddy. Big Roger, good to see you, bro. How we doing, man? Yeah, you're going to need to feed Kyle Pitts. You're going to have to get him in the game, and you're going to have to get him on some yak. All right, smoking that yak pack. And you're going to always have to go back to Bijan, which goes back to the number one most important thing that we could say. Falcons, you've got to find, as I can't speak, you've got to find a way to stay in the game. You cannot get down. Now, again, I'm not saying that the Bucs blow them out, but they could blow them out. And you can't get down big, man, or that's going to be just a disaster. Now, let's look at the other side. Baker. It hasn't been great either. Now, the Falcons secondary, it can also be had. 26th short left, 19th short mid, 11th short right, 9th deep left, 16th deep mid, 7th deep right. Yeah, it can be had. But I want you to pay attention to this because, again, don't worry about the scatter chart here. Baker can attempt every throw. They're going to game plan how they game plan, okay? But, again, what I want you to pay attention to, look at Baker against the Saints. They lost, by the way. Went 14 of 30. That sound familiar? Kirk Cousins went 15 of 30. Baker went 14 of 30, 122, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Okay? Now, I had to get that bot out of the way. It doesn't get much better the week before. 18 of 28 for 194 yards and 1 touchdown and 0 picks. Okay? Now, it's not terrible, but what are we getting tonight? Because the books are feeling just mad yards everywhere. Everybody's throwing bombs, 9 routes, right? But the film tells me the last 2 weeks, we haven't seen either team really able to throw the football. So, is it going to give? And remember, it doesn't have to give either. We could have just a stalemate of nothing, which, again, I hope not. But if it happens, anybody betting unders is going to rake. All right, if I was talking to Bake, all right, completion total. All right, where are we at, man? We going 14 to 30? I know there's problems, but guess what? And the same thing to Kirk Cousins, both of you. There are maybe 25 actual, real NFL starting quarterbacks on planet Earth. You are a rare breed of athlete. However, you know what? You get paid the big bucks, Bubba. And it's for games like this. And Baker knows that. And both of these quarterbacks have that dog in them, especially Baker. But don't sleep on Kirk. He'll be out there fired up. But we can't go 14 to 30, bro. Can't do it. We can go 14 to 20, or we can go 24 of 30, but we can't go 14 to 30 because then you're leaving your running backs in a bad position. Now you're hurting them. And I'm not putting that all on you. Offensive line issues are a very super real thing. But I'm talking to everybody. Like, what are we going to do? Because 14 to 30 gets us an L, bro. Bucky ball, got to run the ball. Same deal. Got to run the ball, which is why I like both of these teams to try to be the aggressor early. Big J Parlay. AB, what's good, my man? Big J. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. How we doing? 2 TDs. Logs, I see it. I saw people asking about 2 Ds. Yeah. All right. Mike Evans. See live or a decoy? What are we doing? He out running real routes. I know you're not just going to have him blocking. But he good? Are we good? I think we are. And then Baker, this one's to you. Well, it's to everybody, and not that Baker needs anyone to ask him this, but are you guys for real or what? Are you hurt or are you injured? You know what I mean? We talked about it with the Chargers. Y'all for real or what? And Hoss, they bowed up. It's your time. You got to do it. You got to do it. 3.5 stars for Baker to throw a pick. 4 stars for Kirk Cousins to throw a pick. That's what you're going to see tonight. And I'm fascinated with the completions and the attempts. Because, again, 14 to 20 is good. 14 to 30 is trouble. Trouble. All right. Let me hit the picks one more time, and then we're going to get into touchdowns. Yeah. All right. Sorry, we got a ton of slides here. All right. Bucks money line, Rams money line plus 100. Kirk Cousins 1+ interception minus 125. Baker Mayfield over 4.5 rush attempts plus 100. Mike Evans longest reception over 19.5 yards minus 115. Bijan Robinson over 4.5 receptions minus 110. And then let me get the parlays here real quick. Sorry. So many slides. All right. Buccaneers on the money line. Bucky Irving. 1+ anytime. Let me start over. Bucks money line. Bucky Irving anytime touchdown. Baker Mayfield 1+ interception. Dude. Can't, man. I can't. I can't speak at all. All right. And then 2 touchdown scores. So Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown. Emeka Egbuka anytime touchdown, plus 385. Okay. Now, site said, yo, AB, I got that Baker rushing attempts over plus 120 early today. Love it. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I think he's gonna be running the ball, man. I think we're getting vintage Baker. I don't know how many points are gonna be scored in this game, but we're gonna get some hustle. We're definitely gonna get that. Okay. Now, speaking of hustle, so what? Well, this isn't a hustle. You got to hustle to get into the club. And how you get into the club is by picking the first touchdown score. But it has to be at plus 1,000 odds or more. That's what I meant by hustle. It is not easy at all. Okay. So what I need you to do is go find your first touchdown score and drop it in the chat. Plus 1,000 odds or more. Now, you're saying, AB, what's the club look like? Oh, I'm about to show you. All right, and you'll be remembered forever in the DTL yearbook. All right, here's who's in the club. You hit it, you get in. Spencer is in. Big Zach has 3. Logs has 4. Wayne has 6. I have 6. Just me has 2. Dan Clark has 3. Ian has 6. Peggy has 2. Moshe has 3. Whale is in. Marshall has 3. Double Down has 6. Lydia is in. Pat is in. Cyclone has 3. Big Dave is in. Curtis is in. Matty Boy has 3. John has 3. Jared has 2. Brian has 3. Japan has 2. Brad is in. Never Back Down has 4. My man, Kevin, is in. Addison's in. Jesse is in. Larry has 3. Z-Money's in. Justin has 2. Bibbo has 3. Brian has 2. Iceman has 3. Tizzle has 3. Jeff has 3. Patrick's in. No Chill's in. Yamster's in. David's in. Big Ron is in. Taylor's in. Big Ben Dickerson has 3. Big Randall, look at him. Randall's in. Scott is in. Tony has 2. TJ has 2. Tracy has 3. DTL Junkie has 2. Luke has 1. Scott has 2. Touchdown Tina herself is in. And beautiful Martez Denny has 2. Let's go. And we've got that those 3 lines right there waiting on you. Let's see. Maybe that is wrong. I only have 2, not 3, sir. And you know what? What we also love? Honesty and humility. Well, not really. Well, I guess humility. I mean, all the positives. I can't talk. But I'm proud of you, bro. All right. We'll get that adjusted for sure. Okay, so drop those in. Now you might be asking, AB, are you playing? All right, I am. Here we go. I like the way you think. Chris Godwin. Are we doing it? Are we going? Who's going Chris Godwin? I tried to go off the radar. Well, not that Godwin's off the radar, but kind of. I'm going Godwin. 1,100. All right. So drop yours in the chat. And let me know. Sorry. Drop yours in the chat. Let me know who you have. And I'll get the picks on the screen. And also, let me say, we don't have anything else we're adding. So if you need to roll, you're good to go. Got the picks. Make sure to drop your touchdown play in, and you're all set. Nothing that you're gonna miss. So definitely know that people have things they got to do. You know, I don't want to keep your time. You know, get y'all set up for the game. So. And if you got to go, thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate you. Thank you. I hope you have a good night. Best of luck for sure. But if you want to hang out, obviously, it's your house. Big Max, shout out to my Nashville gang in the chat. I'm in Creve Hall. There we go. Big Max, good to see you. I love Creve Hall. That's it. I was just around that area actually 2 days ago. Yeah, I love Creve Hall, man. Okay. All right. So start dropping yours in the chat of who you have. We'll start going through it. Picture on the screen. If you need anything, let me know. Gotcha. Nice. Luffy. Baker rush attempts on bet 365 is plus 120. Beautiful look. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, drop your touchdown picks in there. Prince Philip Rivers first touchdown plus $1 trillion. Oh my goodness. All right, sorry. Sorry, I was looking for the start. In Mike Evans. Beautiful look. There we go. Site check it that in. Okay, beautiful. Yeah. Plus 120. Yes. All right. Yeah. Sorry, we got that earlier. But sites, it was so nice. We said it twice. Let's see. Big Patrick, what's up, baby? Bucks defense plus 2,500. That could be a nice payout right there. Roger Godwin, 2 touchdown night is what my Spidey sense says. Hey, hold on. I'm with you on that, man. Hold up. Did you see what somebody said about the wrestling video? Somebody had no idea. They go, "Who booked this?" Sorry, it made me laugh. 2 plus tutties. All right, sorry. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, dude. Roger, sorry. I really like that play. All right, Godwin 2 touchdowns. All right, Evans. There you go. Mario going Evans. Liddy's going Pitts. 1,100. Randall said Japan, same thing. Just get AB your address. I'll get one in the mail. There we go. Dude, what can't Randall do? He's solving problems for all of us. Me and the text. I got a bunch more texts I got to get to him and Davey. I got to catch up. Japan, Mike Evans. There we go. Tony, club's getting full. I know. I like it. Sites, Baker first touchdown. Give me that scramble 15 yards. I'm with you there. That's a good look, man. That could very much happen. Jinxie, I'm going Mooney, so lay off. Zach, going Durham. Going Bull Durham plus 2,000. All right. Darnell Mooney, Emilio, got you in. Jinxie just throwing that out there. Emilio. Lydia, I need to audit those diamonds. Prince, all I want for Christmas is get in the club. You're getting in, baby. There we go. Got you down. I like that pick. Wenzel, evening, buddy. Yamster, Godwin, let's go. I like it. Big Ben, Pitts. Since Egbuka never hit plus 1,000. There we go. Kirk, give me Payne Durham. What a name right there. That's PGA right there. Payne Durham. Shout out to Payne Stewart. That was the man. Spencer Kilgore. Tyler Algier, plus 1,000. Spence got you in, big dog. Lugs. The unlikely hero. Payne Durham, baby. Mike Evans is plus 850 on my side. So anyone got him higher? Yeah. Well, I don't know which book you have, Jeff. But I know DraftKings was at 1,000. It might have changed since we started, but Big Curtis going to Mika Egbuka. I like it. Book's gonna take a hit if he gets the first one. Book's gonna take a big hit. I went Chris Godwin on my DK 50%. Beautiful. Bibbo going Pitts. Just me, Godwin or Bakes. Tina. Nice. Are we on the same one? All right, perfect. All right, Tina, you on that? All right. Okay, perfect. 1,200 on DraftKings. Beautiful. Japan, all right with AB. Let's go. Sid, Tampa defense. Sid, what's up, baby? Man, a Tampa defense could do it. Cortez, just click Godwin. There we go. I love it. Big Tony, you following Godwin? Let's get it, brother. Matty Boy said, give me touchdown poacher. Algier plus 1,000. He is a touchdown poacher, isn't he? That's one of those teams you got to have the starting and the backup if they're on your fantasy team. David, Tyler Algier, 1,200 first TD for me. Got you in, big dog. Love it. Tony, get a run. See you guys in the AM. Tony, have a wonderful night, my friend. Jeff Tez Johnson, first touchdown, 3,500. Beautiful look. Luffy going Tucker. All right, here we go. Wenzel, Diamond, Dallas, Page, baby. Dally. That's Dally. Tampa Bay defense, special teams, first touchdown. I love it, dude. Diamond, Dallas, Page. Dude, DDP's the man. Dude, shout out to DDP, bro. He's the guy, man. Matty Boy, DT's brother says if I need 45 minutes, I'll block an hour. My man, I appreciate that. Scotty, what's the best game day food? Man, another great question. Like, I am totally on like appetizer type stuff, right? Huge fan of it. And it doesn't have to, like, it could be the shrimp and, the cocktail sauce that you just got from Kroger or whatever, your grocery store. It was just frozen like 8 minutes ago. Dude, those, I'll tell you what has grown on me. What is the Nathan's hot dogs that are basically like you could get them in the freezer at pretty much, I get them at Publix, but you could get them like the little hot dogs, like the little small ones, essentially pigs in a blanket. If anybody ever ate pigs in a blanket, and they're Nathan's, and Nathan's hot dogs are phenomenal. If you've never had them and you see them at the grocery store and you like hot dog, like Nathan's are phenomenal. So, and I speak it as someone that's in Nashville that doesn't have a lot of Nathans around, you know what I mean? Or any. So, yeah, they're fire. But yeah, like I go to that, man. Chips and dip, like a bean dip. I'm simple, man. Rotel is my deal too. If somebody fires up a crock pot of Rotel, oh my goodness. Shred some chicken in there, some buffalo. Oh, dude. So good. Jason, some Mooney Magic for first touchdown, 1,700. I like that. Max, I need one more leg to go with Baker. Over 18.5 yards, Egbuka 40 plus, and Bijan 5 catches. One more leg. And I know I'm behind in the chat, obviously, but if anybody has any legs here, if anybody has legs, if anybody has any parlay legs for Max, drop those in. Big J can arrive. They be good one for the win. Hey, it's in his name, baby. Let's go. Max, risk-free SGP on the score. Nice look. Luffy Tucker, 2,200. I like that. Gotcha. Roger said, go to TD. So LFG. Let's go, baby. Jason Mooney, first touchdown. Beautiful. Got you in, sir. Winnie wraps. Now we're talking. Yeah, mini corn dogs. Yes. See, I love those like mini corn dogs, mini tacos, all that stuff. All that stuff that most normal people like. Y'all are probably walking right by at the grocery store and you're like, who is eating 100 mini tacos? We're the ones holding that up. I love them. Bro, I love them at 5. I love them now. I love them. I'll love them to the day I die. No doubt. Matty Boy, short rib on the menu tomorrow. So pumped. Nice. You accepted a house guest for the weekend? That sounds good, man. See, Tampa defense is 4,500 on FanDuel. There we go. Pretzels. See, I love pretzels too, man. I love pretzels. Pretzels with the hot cheese. Get out of town, man. It's so good. You know? Um dude, tater tots. I think that me and you are very similar. And that's why Sonic is such a good spot, man. You can go to Sonic and get a lot of different stuff. Breakfast, dinner, and great drinks. Shout out to Sonic. Mario said, I'm joining the club with Big Mike tonight. Let's go. I love it. Got you down. Mario got you down. Let's go. Big Evans, if he gets in, man. Soldier, Tal Algier, big dog. Hey, got you in, brother. Love it. Max, Tristan Wirfs. DTL family like a Voltron, right? Bear said that. You're having fries with a chicken wrap. Nice. Did you go grilled chicken or fried chicken? And both ways are solid. Big Ron, Mooney AB. There we go. Got you in. DTL Junkie, I'm down with Godwin for first tutty. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Martez Talazir, first TD. Got you in. Great to see you as always. Big Mike, Bucks at the Creamsicles tonight. Oh, snap. I've always been known to go against the flow. Pitt's first TD. I feel you on going against the flow. And, of course, I mean, the Creamsicles are just literally perfection. Pick Sean Tucker, plus 2,800, first touchdown. Soldier, Algier, Ekbuka, TD parlay. Let's go. Luffy, yeah, we in on Tucker. Cyclone Baker, first TD. It's Baker, baby. Here we go. Max Guy was 1,300 on the score for Power Hour. Beautiful. Melanie, beautiful. How are you? Mike Evans, beautiful. We're out a beautiful streak. Nice job. Zach, beautiful. Yeah, Melanie, how are you feeling? Sorry. We will end the me repeating the same word 11 times annoyingly. Yeah, Melanie, how are you feeling? You all right? Randall was texting me asking about you. Make sure you're all right. Algier, first TD, double down. Got you in. Big Seth, give me Mayfield. Bakes. Beautiful. Still sore. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Oh. I'll find that person. Algier is French for vulture. Is it? I didn't know that. I want to write that down. Dude, my notes are all over the board. I write notes like a 4-year-old, by the way. Just cross them out, color on it. 8 pages. All right. Sorry. I'm just talking. All right. It's for vulture. Baker is on a mission tonight. Melanie, oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm worried about you. Amelia, playing 50 Cent in the club to the first TD for good. Let's go. You can find me in the club. Jinxie, good to see you, baby. Hey, so good to see you. Have a wonderful evening. Wenzel, my guy. What's up, Wenzel? Friends, I love some good. Not me too, man. Like, dude, I'll say this. You know what I figured out? I am easily persuaded with food like that. And number 2, I've learned that, dude, one little compliment goes a long way. Like, I can feed off nachos and somebody saying, hey, nice shirt. It just makes you feel good. You're like, oh my God, somebody was complimentary. That was nice. Thank you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about nachos. That was the weirdest comparison of all time. But feeling kind of sad. Had to send this woman down the road. Bringing way too much BS to the equation. Hey, Roger, I'll say this, man. You know what? Ain't nobody got time for any of it. You know what I mean? Be happy. And invest time and resources into things that make you happy. It's funny you say that, man. It's funny you say that. Roger, I'm right there with you. I'm not laughing. I'm I understand, buddy. Um, yeah. You keep your head up. I'm proud of you, man. Right? You keep your head up. I'm sorry that it happened and it stinks, man. That's what I'm getting at is that I'm right here with you. All right. But you'll be going again. I'm proud of you. You made tough decision, but you made good decision. You know what I mean? Welcome down to AB's therapy session. um, yeah, exactly. So could have struck it up. Exactly. You didn't. That it's respectful. Not like I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation because it's like everybody in any walk of life has come across relationships, right? And dude, well done. Like that's how you handle it. You know what I mean? For both parties. And I'm sure you're respectful in how you did it and all that. I'm proud of you, buddy. Go after what makes you happy. I'm learning that. It's hard. It's really hard. It's really easy to get wrapped up in a lot of stuff in life. And you look around and you're like, I don't even like this. And I'm not talking about people. Like I'm just, it could be anything. And just prioritizing your happiness is well worth it. Proud of you, buddy. Motivational corner. Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you this, man. I want to do a video series. All right, we'll end it on here. Right. We'll get out of here because I don't want to, keep you guys. But I would love to do a video series on like all the losses that we've just all taken in life and what we've learned from it. You know what I mean? Like, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that like you guys talk about that I'm like, oh my goodness, like you deal with that too, I don't know, man. Like, I just love having this community and being able to talk about everything in life. And sports, it's what brings us all together, but we all live life and it has much to do with just sports, or more than sports. So, yeah, I love it. Anyways, all right, we'll get out of here. I don't want to keep you guys, but everybody have a wonderful night. We're going to nail these picks. All right. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful Thursday, and we're going to get after it Friday. All right. So we'll see you guys live tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, normal time. What did Bibbo say? The only thing you can control life is your attitude and state of mind. My man, that is the absolute truth right there. And I'm learning that too, is that I let me say this. I'll end it on this. And I can tell you personally on this one. All right. As much as we are wanting to be aggressive and go after things and get stuff done, and totally so, man, I have learned that life is all about how many butt whoopings you can take and keep coming back. It's the truth. Life is so much more of can you take a whooping and then get up and can you take another one? Like I know I'm talking like, and we ain't talking about fighting. You know what I mean? Like emotionally, all of that stuff, bro. Like we all know it. Like I'm not saying this preaching it, but I'm speaking from me of having to learn that. You know what I mean? That it's like, dude, sometimes in life you just get kicked in the teeth and then you get up and there's another pair of feet coming at you too that you didn't see. I swear, man. You know what I mean? And everybody in here that's fighting your fight, because everybody's fight is different. I respect, because everybody's fighting something. So anybody that's in there, like you're in the arena in anything in life. I swear to you, look, I've had one of the worst weeks I've ever had. All right, straight up, I had. But I've really tried, based off of what y'all have shown me about controlling your emotions, not getting upset, not getting mad, right? And just dealing with it, man. And y'all are right. And I swear, for anybody that's going through something right now, big or small, internally, externally, right here with you. Right here with you will not leave you hanging. You know what I mean? So, yeah, keep fighting. That's all we can do, man. That's all we can do. So, and let me also say this. If it ever gets too much, your butt better call me. I'm serious. Okay? Do that. All right. Anyways, we'll end it on that. Now, let's go get these picks and Bibbo, like Bibbo said. All right. All we control is our attitude. It's going to be a good one. All right. We'll get after it. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Hug the ones around you. Let's have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. Until then, best of luck. Cash these tickets. See y'all in the morning. Peace.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody.